Good Morning Miramar, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 10 a.m., right here, right now.
Good morning, Miramar. Welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in live with us this morning. Today is Tuesday, May 1st. We can't believe it's already May. Summer's right around the corner, and we have some exciting news to share with all of you today. We have a great show planned. Today, we'll first be joined by Tina Teague, who is our local State Farm agency owner. She's here today to tell us all about prom driving safety tips, as well as graduation car buying tips. After we chat with Tina, we'll be sitting down with our city clerk, Denise Gibbs, and our city planner, Nancy Geddes, who are going to tell us about open volunteer positions within our city advisory boards and committees. Be sure to comment on our live Facebook stream at City of Miramar. You can also dial into our program and ask us any questions you may have at 1-877-2-MIRAMAR, 1-877-264-7262. The weather for today, Tuesday, May 1st, will bring partly cloudy skies. The high temperature will be 83 degrees and the low will be 71. Join Commissioner Darlene Riggs for a National Day of Prayer this Thursday, May the 3rd. Open to all of our communities, the day will begin with a prayer breakfast at 7 a.m. at the Miramar Cultural Center. Tickets are $25 and tables of 10 are $200. Then afterwards at noon, there will be prayer here at the City of Miramar at the flagpole at 7 p.m. And in the evening, the Bridge Church in Miramar will host a prayer and praise service. For more information on the National Day of Prayer, you can visit MiramarFL.gov/1327/upcoming events. Join us on Saturday, May the 5th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at our Miramar Cultural Center Arts Park Botanical Garden, located at 2400 Civic Center Place, for a special day with Mom. Mothers and their guests can paint their very own masterpiece, all while enjoying a light brunch at our beautiful botanical garden overlooking Emerald Lake. Space is limited, and this event is for Miramar residents only. Proof of residency will be required, but as long as the purchaser is a Miramar resident, if you have family members that aren't, they will be able to attend with you. Registration is only $10, and you can sign up today by visiting MiramarMothers.eventbrite.com. And if you'd like more information, you can give us a call, always at 954-602-3325. Interested in learning how your company can do business with the City of Miramar? If so, be sure to join us at our How to Do Business with Miramar event on Thursday, May the 10th from 12 to 2 p.m. at our Miramar Cultural Center. This event is free to our business community and lunch will be provided. For more information and how to register, you can give us a call at 954-602-3145. The Miramar Cultural Center is also inviting you to I Am King, the Michael Jackson Experience on Thursday, May 10th at 8 p.m. During this show, Michael Jackson is brought to life in an explosive performance supported by an incredible cast of very talented musicians, singers, and dancers, featuring his greatest hits including Thriller, Billie Jean, Bad, and so much more. You can purchase your tickets today by visiting MiramarCulturalCenter.org. Commissioner Darlene Riggs is also hosting a free health fair for all ages on Saturday, May the 12th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Chamberlain University in Miramar, located at 2300 Southwest 145th Avenue. Come out for information on healthy living and a chance to actually win free bicycles. If you'd like more information on this free health fair, please visit MiramarFL.gov. Our Commissioner Maxwell Chambers and the Community Health and Empowerment Network have a special second annual Pink Pumps and Pearls Mother's Day brunch that's happening Saturday, May the 12th from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. at our Miramar Cultural Center, 2400 Civic Center Place. Tickets were $40, but now they are $50 after today. And if you'd like more information on registration and how to nominate a great mom for some wonderful gifts, you can visit www.healthempowermentnetwork.org. Come out and conquer the world and celebrate our city's 63rd birthday with an international tour. Miramar Day is happening on Saturday, May 19th from 5 to 10 p.m. at our Miramar Amphitheater at Miramar Regional Park, 16801 Miramar Parkway. The day's events will include live entertainment by Regina Bell, Oro Solido, Kev, Willie Stewart and Rhythms of Africa, There'll be a fun kids zone, international vendors that are serving some fantastic food and giving away some great souvenirs, and there will also be a fantastic parade featuring acts representing countries around the world like China, India, and the Bahamas. Attendees will receive really fun passports that they can have stamped after visiting each of our vendors. The more stamps received, the greater chance you have at winning some amazing prizes. There are 3 grand prizes. Some of them include a trip or a night out in Miramar. You don't want to miss your chance at this free event. Register for free today at MiramarDay2018.eventbrite.com. Vice Mayor Yvette Colburn has a Homeowners Association Roundtable discussion on Thursday, June the 7th from 6 to 9 p.m. at our Miramar Cultural Center. This networking event will provide our homeowners associations, condominium associations, crime watch groups, and our property management organizations important legislative updates as well as an opportunity to communicate needs and issues and concerns. For more information or to RSVP, you can give us a call at 954-602-3143 or 954-602-3131. You can also email ycolborn@MiramarFL.gov. And as many of you may know, there are still spaces left at our many summer camps. Be sure to get your child registered today. For more information on our summer camps, you can visit MiramarFL.gov. Now that's it for our city updates. As I mentioned earlier today, we have a wonderful guest, Tina Teague, here on our show today. She is a local State Farm agency owner and is here today to give us some really important information for our graduating class, because it is graduation season, the end of the school year. If you can believe it is around the corner. So Tina, thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thank you for having me.
We're so excited to chat with you this morning. Before we get into kind of everything, I just want you to tell us a little bit about yourself and your business.
Yes, my name is Tina Teague, and I'm a owner of a Tina Teague Insurance Agency, Inc., doing business as a State Farm agent, and that's in Pembroke Pines for 18 years. I have over 30 years experience in the insurance and financial service arena. I'm very actively involved in my community, volunteering my time and doing some leadership roles within the community. I also have a blog as well.
You have a blog.
Yes.
I love reading blogs. So tell us a little bit about your blog and kind of what that all entails.
Yes, of course. So my blog is a go-to insurance where you can get some insurance awareness and educational tips. And my most recent post has to deal with the prom and as well as buying a car for your team.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know that this is a exciting time for a lot of families because
Yes.
they have their teenagers kind of graduating high school,
Yeah.
and it's really kind of that rite of passage to go to prom.
Right.
But, you know, it also comes with a lot of safety concerns. So do
Right.
you have any tips for parents and children in kind of both of these subject areas?
Yes, let's start with the prom goers, if you will. So I know that's a night that everyone's excited. They're excited. They have on their tugs and their gowns. They're
Yes.
looking beautiful. They want everyone to see how they look, right? So one of the things, the most important thing is you want to make sure that the prom goers, the driver especially, but all prom goers, passengers as well, you want to make sure that you're not driving under influence. That's
Absolutely
rule
not.
number one, because it's illegal and you shouldn't do that. And it's a hazard to the driver, especially other drivers that are on the roadway.
Absolutely.
Then we want to look at the texting and as well as the social media. So you don't want to multitask when you're driving. You know, there's a time and place when you want to do that, right? So what you want to do is you want to keep your eyes on the road. You want to make sure that you have your seatbelts fastened. You want to make sure that there's no distraction. Multitasking is just not one of those things you want to do when you're driving.
Absolutely.
And then, you know, just basically stick to the basics. Stick to the basic. Like I said, have your seatbelt fastened. Make sure all the passengers have their seatbelt fastened as well. Those are the most important. I know they're simple concepts, but I think sometimes when we get in doing the prom, they're so exciting. Yes. And then for the parents, what they want to do is have those open conversations before they get on the roadway, before prom season, right? What you may want to do, especially if it's a car they've never driven before, maybe have them do a test drive, right? have them test drive so they feel comfortable in that car.
Absolutely.
Also, you want to make sure that all the tires are properly inflated, right? You don't want to have issues when you're driving on the road with that, as well as proper windshield wipers and the fluids, right? The maintenance, basic maintenance of the car. You want to make sure that happens. And then also what you want to look at is the parents. They're nervous, they're excited as well. So it would be a good idea to have all the students that are in the car, the parents exchange numbers just in case if there's an emergency.
Absolutely. Those are some great tips, especially like the one that you mentioned about test driving the vehicle. Because I don't know about you, but I know I've driven rental cars before, and it's like, I know how to drive, but you feel like a fish out of water when you're driving a car that you're not familiar with, especially with young, maybe a less experienced driver. That's a great tip. And as you mentioned, those open conversations are so important, because if there's no openness and no clarity, if something happens, the teams might not want to communicate with the parents. So just keeping that open communication is very important. Now, usually after graduation and a big event like graduating high school, there's usually plenty of gifts involved, sometimes a car. Can you tell us what tips you have for families looking to purchase vehicles for their children who are going into that next stage in their life?
Right. Well, first I want to say sometimes parents may be a little skeptical about buying that first car. Again, you want to have those open conversations. Also, what you want to do is make sure that before you get that child a car where he or she is on the road by themselves, make sure you as a parent have been in a car with the child. You've observed him or her driving so you can see their habits and give them pointers to be defensive driver, because they are young drivers. And, sometimes they tend not to look to be more defensive than maybe you and I who have more experience driving behind the car, right?
Absolutely.
Then also what you want to do is when you're actually looking for cars, there are airbags, but also try to focus on maybe those vehicles that have additional airbags, where it's surrounding airbags. That's a great thing for safety. Also, there's this thing that's called the intelligent safety belt, and we just didn't know the name of it, right? But it's where it alerts you to put on your seatbelt.
Yes.
Right? So that's a good indicator to keep the student, to keep the graduate in mind for him or her and their passengers. Please make sure you put on your seatbelt, right?
Yes.
The other thing is, I know when we're young, we love those sporty cars, but that may not be a good choice for a first-time car for your child.
Yes, maybe something a little more sensible than cool, at least in this stage in their life, kind of, when you're inexperienced, to get something a little bit more sensible. And then later in life, if they want to upgrade, if you will, they have that option. Right.
And you want to stay away from the speeding part, because it kind of tests their will to, let me see how fast this car can go.
Yes.
And you don't want to do that. And then also, another thing is, we tend to think that sometimes the larger vehicles may be safer, but sometimes you have to be very careful, especially for young drivers with the SUVs and the pickups, because if they are involved in an accident, the tendency what could happen is that vehicle could roll over.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so you have to be mindful of the larger vehicles, the SUVs and pickups.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you have any personal recommendations? This isn't a plug. We're not sponsored. And it's
no, not necessarily. You want to make sure that they feel comfortable in the car, leg room, because there are some students that are very tall, and sometimes the smaller size vehicle doesn't work for them. So just keep it small, keep it compact. But the safety, I would think I will always look at the safety feature in all the vehicle, be it new or used.
Definitely.
Yes.
That's a great tip. Now, how can your Tina Teague's State Farm agency benefit our teens and parents who are purchasing vehicles? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Right. So, like I said, I am a State Farm agent in Pembroke Pines. So we not only do insurance, but we also have banking products. So when you're out looking for that new or used car, right, you can always call us, and then we can give you information and to see if you would like to get along with State Farm Bank.
See, that's just news to me. I didn't know that, so that's great.
Right,
that's a wonderful option.
Right. And then we also try to help them. Not only that, but getting them started on the car. We also have options for with the banking, with the checking and the savings, and possibly get them insured while they're young with the life insurance. So we try to do all of that in a one-stop shop for them.
That's a really great option, and it's wonderful because it's a reliable institution that's been around for so many years, and you have a wonderful face who is serving our community. So, and you said you've been serving Miramar primary clients for about 18 years,
18
right?
years, yes.
So she knows our community. You've been here a long time, which I love. And like you mentioned, it's a one-stop shop where people can visit you and get all their needs taken care of for that next phase of life.
Right.
So that's great. Now, thank you so much for just being on our show and sharing that with us. If you could just give us some contact information for you or your team so that people can reach out if they have any questions.
Yes. What they can do is, there's 3 options you can look at. There's the walk-in option where you can come into the office at 1331 North Palm Avenue, and that's in Pembroke Pines. Number 2, you can call in. You can call us at 954-432-3341, or you can click in, and you can click in at teagueinsurance.org. That's Teague, T-E-A-G-U-E, insurance.org. And don't forget to look for my blog, tinateague.com. Yes,
So
and that's for insurance, just little insurance tips.
Insurance tips and tricks. So walk in, call in, or click in. I like that.
Walk in, call in, or click in.
Very easy. Tina, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure.
It was a pleasure having you on as well.
Thank
We're
you
going to
very
take a quick commercial break.
Okay.
But when we return, we will be hearing from our city clerk and city planner all about our volunteer boards and how you can get involved. Stay tuned.
The King of Pop is coming to Miramar.
Father always told me, be careful who you love, careful what you do, 'cause the lie becomes the truth. Hey, being a genius, not my love. She's just a girl, claims that I am the one.
May 10th at 8 p.m., experience I Am King. For tickets, call 954-602-4500. Celebrate Miramar Day with cultures from around the world. Save the date, Saturday, May 19th from 5 to 10 p.m. at the Miramar Amp at Miramar Regional Park, 16801 Miramar Parkway. Enjoy a free concert and cultural festivities for the whole family. Presented by Memorial Hospital Miramar.
I'm Mayor Wayne Messam. Our city has just received a water conservation challenge. Did you know billions of gallons of water are wasted nationwide annually? And we must do something to protect this natural resource. So join me in taking the pledge to conserve water.
There are many ways you can save water, from repairing leaky faucets to shortening shower times, or by turning off sprinklers when it rains or sweeping instead of using the hose. Take the pledge to conserve our water.
Piece of cake.
Take part in the National Wyland Foundation's Mayor Water Conservation Challenge. Residents in the winning cities will be eligible to win hundreds of prizes. Plus, one lucky charity will win a 2018 Toyota RAV4 hybrid vehicle. The annual competition rewards residents who heed the call with a chance to win $5,000 towards their home utility bills, home irrigation makeovers, environmentally friendly clean products, and hundreds of more eco-friendly prizes. April is Water Conservation Month. Do your part to secure our water's future for generations to come. The challenge will be going on April 1st through April 30th. Help us get our numbers counted and let the nation know why it's right here in Miramar. Go to MyWaterPledge.com to learn more. The City of Miramar celebrates Mother's Day with a special day with Mom. Saturday, May 5th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Miramar Cultural Center Arts Park Botanical Garden, 2400 Civic Center Place. Enjoy brunch and paint your own works of art with Mom. This event is for Miramar residents only. It's $10 per guest, and space is limited to the first 100 registered guests, so register now. Sponsored by Memorial Hospital Miramar. Happy Mother's Day from the City of Miramar. The King of Pop is coming to Miramar.
And Father always told me, be careful who you love, careful what you do, 'cause the lie becomes the truth. Hey, being a genius, not my love. She's just a girl, claims that I am the one.
May 10th at 8 p.m., experience I Am King. For tickets, call 954-602-4500. Celebrate Miramar Day with cultures from around the world. Save the date, Saturday, May 19th from 5 to 10 p.m. at the Miramar Amp at Miramar Regional Park, 16801 Miramar Parkway. Enjoy a free concert and cultural festivities for the whole family. Presented by Memorial Hospital Miramar.
I'm Mayor Wayne Messam. Our city has just received a water conservation challenge. Did you know billions of gallons of water are wasted nationwide annually? And we must do something to protect this natural resource. So join me in taking the pledge to conserve water.
There are many ways you can save water, from repairing leaky faucets to shortening shower times, or by turning off sprinklers when it rains or sweeping instead of using the hose. Take the pledge to conserve our water.
Piece of cake.
Take part in the National Wildland Foundation's Mayor Water Conservation Challenge. Residents in the winning cities will be eligible to win hundreds of prizes. Plus, one lucky charity will win a 2018 Toyota RAV4 hybrid vehicle. The annual competition rewards residents who heed the call with a chance to win $5,000 towards their home utility bills, home irrigation makeovers, environmentally friendly clean products, and hundreds of more eco-friendly prizes. April is Water Conservation Month. Do your part to secure our water's future for generations to come. The challenge will be going on April 1st through April 30th. Help us get our numbers counted and let the nation know why it's right here in Miramar. Go to MyWaterPledge.com to learn more. The City of Miramar celebrates Mother's Day with a special day with Mom. Saturday, May 5th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Miramar Cultural Center Arts Park Botanical Garden, 2400 Civic Center Place. Enjoy brunch and paint your own works of art with Mom. This event is for Miramar residents only. It's $10 per guest, and space is limited to the first 100 registered guests, so register now. Sponsored by Memorial Hospital Miramar. Happy Mother's Day from the City of Miramar.
Good morning, Miramar. Welcome back. Thank you for all of you who remained tuned in with us this morning. We're so excited now. We have a few very special ladies here who help make Miramar such an amazing organization. I have our city clerk, Denise Gibbs, as well as our city planner, Nancy Geddes. They're here today to tell us all about some important volunteer opportunities that we have for our community. Before we get into that, good morning, ladies. How are you?
Good morning. Good.
We're doing great here. Thank you. Now, we're so excited to have you on the show, but before we get into everything, I know that this is both of your first time on Good Morning Miramar, so welcome.
Thank you.
And I just want you to just introduce yourselves to our viewers, put a face to the name of the different people who help make this city great, and just tell us a little bit about yourselves and what you do here with the City of Miramar.
Okay, so my name is Denise Gibbs, and I'm the city clerk in the City of Miramar. I've been employed with the city for 17 years, all of which has been in the same department, the city clerk's office. What we do, we're the city's official record keeper. We are the professional link between residents, elected officials, and the other governing agencies. We are responsible for elections, records management, passport services. We also coordinate the commission meetings, workshops, the executive sessions, and there's so much more, but that's just a snippet.
Yes, and so she said just a few of the many things that you do. So we're very happy that you came on because I know you're super busy.
Thank you.
You know, making this city really run. So we're so happy to have you here. And Nancy, if you could just tell us a little bit about what you do here at the City of Miramar.
Sure. Good morning. My name is Nancy Geddes. I've been with the city for over 9 years. I'm a planner. I work for the city's Community and Economic Development Department, and I assist in the business development function, as well as the zoning and planning. And of course, our department is also includes building division. And
perfect. Now, we know that there are, besides the many people who work here in the City of Miramar that really help run and function the city, there are also so many volunteer opportunities for our residents to get involved and really act as advocates for their communities. Now, there are a few advisory boards and committees that have some open vacancies. Can you tell us a little bit about those vacancies that we have?
Okay, so currently there are various boards that have vacancies on. Just a few is the Affordable Housing Board. There's the Blasting Citizen Advisory Committee. There's the Civil Service Board, the Cultural Center Arts Park Advisory Board, the Historic Miramar Advisory Board, as well as the Planning and Zoning Board and the Police Pension Board. But for the specific information on the different boards, one can visit the city's website at MiramarFL.gov and click on Government.
Government.
Yes.
Yes, and she just mentioned a few of these boards, but I know that within different areas of our community, there are residents who these boards directly impact them. And if it doesn't impact your community specifically, there are just topics and issues that you might personally have an interest in, such as our Cultural Arts Board. If you're someone that's into the arts and you'd love to see, Miramar grow in that area, we definitely want you to consider joining that board. Now, Nancy, I know that you're here today to specifically talk to us about the Affordable Housing Committee Board, because there are some specific requirements for that. If you could share that with us.
Sure. There are 11 categories, and we highly encourage Miramar residents to apply. This board is because the city receives grants from the state, and it requires a committee to convene every 3 years to review the report and provide updates and recommendations. The last report was approved back in 2015, so it's 3 years now, and we need a committee to review the report and provide updates.
Absolutely. Perfect. Thank you for sharing that. Now, so we talked about the different boards that are available. Can you tell us a little bit about maybe what kind of things would help makes volunteers successful in the things that they do? Can you just think of?
For those that are interested in becoming a member, the charter really dictates the functions of each board. So I highly recommend that one go and visit the city's website and read up on each specific criteria that's required to serve on that board. But you must be available because there are some advisory boards that have meetings in the day or in the morning versus in the evening hours. So.
And definitely, a passion for the community.
A passion for the community, yes.
Really, an interest in giving back and serving. Municipal work isn't always so glamorous as we might, experience here as employees. But as a volunteer, you really get to see and get to know the ins and outs of what we kind of do here and how your efforts can be an advocate to our governing agencies so that you can just better your community as a whole. So we're really excited about these opportunities. So we talked about looking online, getting involved in those boards, and really just getting more information. Is there anything else that you'd ladies like to share for more information?
Okay, so if you're interested in becoming a board member, you must be a U.S. citizen, a registered voter, and most of the boards require that you are a Miramar resident or a Miramar business owner. And like I say, you can visit the city's website and at MiramarFL.gov to look at these specific criteria for the boards.
Definitely. Nancy?
Well, she said it all.
She said it all. Perfect. So thank you, ladies, for coming on our show today. And once again, that's MiramarFL.gov. You just click on our government tab, and you can get more information on the different boards that we have available and really just learn more about how you can get involved. And this is just a call to action to our residents and business owners to invest in your city and help us continue to thrive, beauty and progress, like we say around here all the time.
Yes.
Thank you again, ladies. And thank you to all of you for tuning into Good Morning Miramar. Remember, we're live every Tuesday and Thursday at 10 a.m. and it's right here in Miramar. Have a great day.